Since 2013, over 1,500 people are reported to have been killed by men suspected to be herdsmen in Benue State and other parts of the country. Records show that at least 14 out of the 23 local government areas in Benue have been invaded at one time or the other. But Benue Northeast Senatorial District appears to be the worst hit. The Agatu attack of February 29th last year sparked a public outcry. Recent attacks by suspected herdsmen have targeted Tomata village in Sangev Council Ward, Akor village in Zorov Council Ward, and Bakin Kwata village in Umanga Council Ward of Guma Council by suspected herdsmen. The latest onslaught on communities in Logo local government area has changed this narrative, putting the food basket of the nation under global spotlight and calling the government's attention to what has been described as a deliberate attempt by militia to chase innocent citizens from their ancestral homes. The tension heightened shortly after Governor Samuel Ortom announced the enforcement of the anti-grazing law, which prohibits open grazing by herdsmen and prescribed ranching of cattle as a better option. Even though the law is meant to hound violators, the reverse is the case, as it seems the violators of the law are fighting back, bringing tears to the faces of the people which the law is meant to protect. Even the livestock guards employed to enforce the law have been caught on the back foot, as at least 9 of them have been killed so far by suspected herdsmen. For Governor Samuel Ortom, the options have narrowed drastically.
Innocent women and children were killed. This is not fair. And I think this is where the federal government must come in immediately to stop this, because these people are known.
That outcry appears to have been heard by the federal government.
Those who carried out these acts are less than human. The federal government has given instruction to heads of security agencies to bring them out so that they can face the right of the law.
There are many unanswered questions, though, particularly for the security agencies. Why have many more of the attackers not been arrested? Rivers State in the south-south region of the country has had its own share of security challenges. The New Year's Day attack in the state, which claimed the lives of 16 persons, is still fresh in the minds of Nigerians. Other states that have witnessed one attack or the other in recent times include Enugu, Ekiti, Adamawa, Imo, Zamfara, Kaduna, and Delta.
The herdsmen attacks actually show us that, look, this issue of our border in control almost, but border security is a major challenge. And number 3, the proliferation of weapons. I don't know if you heard when the Benue State governor was talking about it and said these guys were armed to the teeth. And we see this, in fact, also with the armed bandits that carry out kidnapping, etc. These guys are armed. These are weapons that are coming from the Sahel, other parts of Africa, into Nigeria. So we may not realize it, but a lot of these herdsmen attacks actually kind of is an issue with our border control.
Clearly, governments at all levels of the country have their jobs cut out for them to put an end to this trail of bad news that has dominated the headlines just days into the new year.